Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi has been killed. According to CNN, interim Libyan Prime Minister Mahmoud Jibril confirmed the killing of Gaddafi to reporters in Tripoli late this evening. A BBC quoting transitional authorities state that Libya's ex-leader was killed following an assault on his hometown in Sirte. Information Minister Mahmoud Shamar said fighters had told him they had seen Colonel Gaddafi's body, and other officials also said he was dead. Grainy video footage has been circulating among NTC fighters appearing to show Colonel Gaddafi's body. These reports, however, could not be independently verified by News First.
A cell phone photograph distributed by the news agency AFP appeared to show the arrest of Gaddafi. Gaddafi's capture was also reported by Libyan television, citing the Misrata Military Council. Earlier, a National Transitional Council military spokesperson told CNN that reports of Gaddafi's capture are only rumors. Abdul Rahman Bruzin added that it is doubtful that Gaddafi was even in or around the hometown of Sirte. A big fish has been captured in Libya, but Libyan Information Minister Mohammed Shamam couldn't confirm whether it was Gaddafi. In another major development, revolutionary fighters said they wrested control of Sirte, and NATO said it is going to convene soon for a meeting to discuss ending its operation in Libya. Today would turn out to be the biggest day in recent Libyan history. Libyans erupted in joy. Horns blared and celebratory gunfire burst into the air in Tripoli. Gaddafi ruled Libya with an iron fist for 42 years. Muammar Gaddafi came to power in a bloodless coup against King Idris in 1969 when he was just an army captain. However, a February uprising evolved into civil war that resulted in ousting the strongman from power. Earlier, anti-Gaddafi fighters said they had taken control of the last holdout of loyalists in Sirte. They said they were still battling pockets of resistance, but they were in control of District 2. Sirte has been the big prize for Libya's NTC, waiting for the city to fall to officially declare liberation.
Muammar Gaddafi assumed power in Libya in September 1969 as the leader of a bloodless military coup which overthrew the British-backed King Idris. At the time, he was 27 years old, inspired by Egyptian President Gamal Abdel Nasser, and seemed to fit the regional template of an Arab nationalist from the military becoming president. However, he outlasted his contemporaries.
Colonel Gaddafi was born in Sirte in 1946. He always played on his humble tribal roots, preferring to greet visitors in his tent and to pitch it when on foreign visits. His legitimacy depended on his anti-colonial credentials at first, and then on keeping the country in revolution. His stated political philosophy, expounded at length in the Green Book, was government by the masses. In 1977, Gaddafi proclaimed the Libyan Jamahiriya. The theory was that Libya had become a democracy of the people, governed through local popular revolutionary councils. In practice, all key decisions and state wealth remained tightly under his control. During nearly 41 years in power, Gaddafi invented his own system of government, supported radical armed groups as diverse as the IRA in Northern Ireland and the Abu Sayyaf in the Philippines, and presided over what may have been North Africa's most arbitrary and brutal regime. In the last years of his rule, Libya emerged from the international isolation that followed the bombing of Pan Am Flight 103 over Lockerbie in Scotland in December 1988. The uprising that eventually overthrew Gaddafi started in Libya, February 2011, in second city Benghazi, a city he had neglected and whose residents he mistrusted throughout his rule.